And we begin with breaking news tonight in the troubling allegations against a civil rights icon.
An explosive New York Times investigation details an alleged history of sexual abuse from civil rights leader César Chavez. Tonight, annual events honoring Chavez have been canceled across the country, including right here in San Antonio.
And just in tonight, the César E. Chavez Legacy and Educational Foundation has voted to dissolve the foundation. The foundation organizes the annual march, which was canceled earlier this month, provided community support and local scholarships.
In a statement online, the board of directors say they stand with the survivors and say they want to ensure they do not contribute to further harming or diminishing the experiences of those who have come forward with their story. They say the spirit of their mission belongs to the community.
And a lot of reaction tonight. Governor Abbott sending a clear message today, saying the state of Texas will not observe the César Chavez holiday at the end of the month.
And San Antonio leaders are already considering removing acknowledgments to Chavez, including the street named after him downtown, which spans 2 city council districts.
Tonight, KENS 5 reporter Zach Briggs is following this story with new reaction from a man who once looked up to Chavez. Zach?
Yeah, whether it's the street name or this mural right behind me, César Chavez's influence all across San Antonio is widespread. Henry Rodriguez, who leads a local LULAC council, tells me he was disturbed after learning of these accusations against someone he looked up to as a hero.
The César E. Chavez March for Justice in San Antonio is no more. Organizers a bit foggy on the reasoning, but Latino rights advocate Henry Rodriguez is now looking at a much clearer picture.
Everything was being canceled, and there was something sensitive out there. We didn't know what to think, but then when Dolores Huerta makes her her allegations, I said, "Man, this is terrible."
It was 1962 when labor rights leader Dolores Huerta joined Chavez in co-founding the National Farm Workers Association, which became the United Farm Workers of America. Huerta now alleging she was among those sexually abused by the Latino icon.
I have to give her a lot of credit for maintaining her silence because of the movement, and that is a horrible thing to go through. My heart goes out to her.
Rodriguez helped champion the renaming of Durango Street to César E. Chavez Boulevard. He supports exploring the idea of changing the name once again, but Rodriguez wants the world to still recognize the positive contributions of Chavez and Huerta.
A lot of our people work the fields under terrible conditions, and we have to give that movement a lot of credit for what they did, both César and Dolores Huerta. And but of course, it's so disappointing to know that we had a hero that we elevated so high, and it's a severe blow.
And I did reach out to the artist behind this mural in San Antonio, and he did not want to comment on the record about the allegations. And meantime, the city of San Antonio releasing a memo addressed by District 5 Councilwoman Teri Castillo, who is pushing for community input on the renaming as César Chavez Day and César Chavez Boulevard. I'm Zach Briggs, KENS 5.